Lando Norris, who has been hailed as one of the best British drivers to enter Formula One in recent years, has proven his mettle in the sport by collecting podiums and points finishes in a frequently subpar vehicle. You should be aware of the fascinating facts about Lando Norris listed below. Number 1. Racing career. At the age of 7, Norris won the pole position at his first national competition, launching his racing career. Norris participated in KF Junior Karting in 2013 and won the WSK Euro Series, as well as the International Cup and the CIK FIA European Championship. He became the youngest karting world champion the following year after winning the CIK FIA KF World Championship with Ricky Flynn Motorsport. In the British Touring Car Championship subsidiary series, the Ginetta Junior Championship, Norris made his debut into auto racing in 2014. He won 4 races, took home the Rookie Cup, and came in 3rd in the championship. Norris secured a contract with Carlin Motorsport from 2015 to compete in the brand new MSA Formula Championship. Number 2. Own esports team. Lando Norris, a Formula One McLaren driver, recently partnered with his first competitive team through his gaming and leisure company Quadrant. The new esports team will compete in the Halo Championship Series, Halo Infinite's official competitive circuit, on behalf of Norris's organization. Within the first year of its existence, Quadrant grew into a successful lifestyle brand, producing entertaining racing and gaming content. Norris, a guy of competition, both on the track and in-game, was anxious to establish Quadrant as a top competitor in esports from the start. Number 3. Parents. Lando Norris is fortunate to have 2 devoted parents who have stood by him through everything. At 47 years old, Bristol native Adam Norris possesses a great business mentality. Adam's career began as a pensions manager, where his financial know-how swiftly elevated him to one of Bristol's wealthiest people. Adam's early retirement at age 36 paved the way for a number of lucrative business enterprises that solidified his family's riches. Lando's mother, Siska Wouwman, is a native of Belgium's stunning Flanders region. Although little is known about Siska's past or age, her love for her family and her function as a doting mother is apparent. There is no doubt that Lando Norris and his parents have a close relationship. Although Adam and Siska haven't made any explicit comments about their relationship with their gifted son, their actions speak for themselves. Number 4. Mentored by the best racer. Lando Norris has credited Carlos Sainz, a colleague, for helping him during his first season as the team finished 4th in the Constructors' Championship. The British player had a strong season of his own, scoring 49 points after making his season debut in Australia's season opener. "I had Carlos as a good tutor. I really don't want to say it because I feel like the worst of the two of us if I do," Norris said. "However, I think I learned more from him than he did from me organically as a result of his experience, which is normal. There are several elements that have enabled me to perform better and in some situations outperform him. This is as a result of what I learned from him. He was willing to help me and a very wonderful person himself. I believe that our relationship benefited from this last season. He was an excellent role model," Lando said. Number 5. Dating life. In 2022, Lando Norris was in fact pursuing a passionate love affair with Portuguese beauty Luisinha Oliveira. Through a social media post in January of 2023, the couple made their relationship known to the world, and things seemed to be going swimmingly for them. Oliveira even traveled to a number of Formula One Grand Prix races in 2022 to support the British driver and his Papaya team. Surprisingly, Norris later that year delivered a somewhat depressing statement. The entire F1 fandom was perplexed when the 23-year-old revealed in September 2022 that he and Oliveira were no longer a couple. Although Norris publicly announced his breakup on Instagram, Oliveira scarcely made any comments in return. What actually transpired between the two to cause this sudden turnaround is still a mystery today. Nevertheless, after a quiet few months, Norris seemed to be gearing up for a new beginning with Corchero. Will the British man, however, ever confirm this burgeoning relationship rumor? Number 6. Karting World Champion. Norris began karting in 2008, and his 2014 World Championship marked the pinnacle of his career. He also made his debut in the Ginetta Junior Series that year. In 2015, Norris made the jump to single-seaters and competed in MSA Formula, now Formula 4. The prize was his. The next year, he competed in 2 Formula Renault 2.0 championships across all of Europe, as well as the Toyota Racing Series in New Zealand. All 3 titles were his. Norris advanced to the Formula 3 European Championship in 2017. He also took home that title. Like all drivers, Lando had at least one race he'd rather forget because it still hurts. It's the final match of the Ortona-hosted 2013 European KFJ Championship. Number 7. Races as number 4. The number is one of the most noticeable aspects of a driver's appearance. The ability to select your own number in F1 is a relatively new concept that many people may not be aware of. Lando chose to use the number 4 because his preferred choice was already gone. Lando was able to use his number to develop his own logo, which turned out to be a success for him. He is now one of the most distinct drivers on the grid as a result of this. Number 8. Manager. Charlotte Sefton oversees Lando Norris's public relations. Charlotte Sefton worked as an account executive at Automotive PR and HPS Jardine from 2011 to 2014, before starting her career at McLaren as a PR officer. Charlotte Sefton has remained a key spokesperson for McLaren ever since she was hired as the Formula 1 Communications Manager in 2021. Number 9. Salary. Lando Norris made $5 million with McLaren in the 2021 season, despite the fact that the driver salaries for the 2022 season have not been made public. Despite earning a solid wage, Lando Norris is tied for 12th place on the grid with Esteban Ocon and Pierre Gasly, and is still $10 million behind Daniel Ricciardo, his teammate and the senior McLaren driver. Lando Norris's contract for 2022, according to rumors, might be worth more than $6 million in recognition of his achievements and his contract renewal with McLaren. Number 10. Met his idols. As a child, Lando got to meet his heroes, and now he's competing with them. Adam Norris introduced Lando to racing legends like Lewis Hamilton, Jenson Button, and Fernando Alonso while he was a toddler by taking him to racetracks and racing events. His career has benefited greatly from his upbringing among other F1 drivers, who have passed on to him some of the best wisdom and experience in the world. Lewis Hamilton is one of the drivers that has had a big impact on Norris. Since Norris was a teenager, Hamilton has served as his mentor. Lando Norris's contract with McLaren has been extended through the 2022 season, so there will undoubtedly be even more drama and news in the years to come. Please leave your opinions in the space provided below.